This is Dave Zweig from Zarbico, and now we're going to talk about using some of the features of the Video ToolBox Pro PC software. The software will let you capture images, capture movies, add annotations, you can draw on the live image, even make calibrated measurements. So here we have a live image, and we're going to show some of the draw-on features. By clicking on the Draw tool, we can just take our mouse and hold it down and draw right on the live image. Or we can add a label. So here we're going to put a label on the screen, telling, in this case, what kind of light we're using. We'll place that label. We can drag that label to a different location. First, what we're going to do is turn off the Draw tool. And now we click on the label, and we can move it around. And there's our drawing and our label. And that looks pretty nice. We can capture a still image. To do that, we are going to select the camera tool, which is all the way at the top at the left. Then we will click the capture button, and that'll save our image. And we have a film strip which shows all the images that were saved. And you can click on the film strip, or if you can't see it, just press the F2 key and that'll bring the film strip forward. So here we are back to our live image. Now we can delete the drawn tool. We can go ahead and delete our label. And now instead we will change the settings of our MiScope. So let's go ahead and we will now switch to infrared light. And now we're looking at infrared. And now we could change everything that we put up here. So now what we'll do is we will draw, instead of white, we'll draw that we have IR light here. We'll place that and we can position that, and then we can go ahead and likewise we can put a drawing back on here to show a particular area on the screen and capture that. Now let's talk about capturing a movie. So if you're doing an inspection and you would like to record the entire inspection session, you can go ahead and do that with a video recording. And in this case, we're going to click on the second icon from the left, which looks like a film strip. And then to start recording, we hit on the capture button. And now we are capturing a movie. Everything that we do will be recorded. You'll see that the icons on the left are grayed out when we're capturing a movie. When we're done, we hit the live button again, and we're back into our live setting. Everything is live. We can now go and open the movie, and here we can see the movie that we just captured. And as you'll see, it has recorded everything that happened as we saw it on the screen. So now let's talk a little bit about measurement and calibration. We can actually make very precise measurements with our MiScope, but in order to do that, we have to first calibrate, and let's show you exactly how we would calibrate the microscope for it first. So here we're going to calibrate our microscope. We're going to use a ruler. So let's first place our MiScope on top of the ruler, and we're going to get a measurement tool. In this case, we're going to get the line with guides tool, and we're going to drag it across a couple of bars of our ruler. And we know what the distance of this ruler is. So what we're now going to do is we're going to open our calibration window. Let's first very precisely position these ends of our measurement tool so that our calibration is precise. Then what we will do is go ahead and open up our calibrate window. And now we can pick calibration number. We can store up to 16. We're going to give the calibration a name. In this case, since we have our MiScope at 40x magnification, we're going to call this MiScope 40x. And we are going to type in exactly our known distance. And we're going to say OK. So this is 4 millimeters. So now we're calibrated. So now we can go back over to our sample. In this case, it's a passport. And we're going to drag our measurement tool across some letters or some words or whatever we want to look at. Here we can also change the color and the size of the measurement text. So now we're going to place our measurement by doing a screen print. So here we know that the length of that word is 3.8 millimeters. If we want to measure the length or the height of a letter, we can go ahead and just drag it. It'll tell us in the top left corner. And we're pretty much done. So here's a summary of the steps that you'll need in order to do the calibration. Again, we're going to enter a calibration number. We're going to enter some text to identify the calibration. So, for instance, the magnification of the MiScope is 40x. We're going to put in our units, either millimeters or inches. We'll enter what the known distance is when we measure across a ruler, and then press the calibrate button on the bottom of the screen, and the window will close, and we will now have a calibrated measurement. Thank you for listening.